everybody. Today we are moving to destination Denham and we're leaving Brentford, the mooring that we've had for the past couple of weeks, and it's been lovely. It's quite a nice morning in London town. We've got 8 locks to do, Hanwell flight, and then we are heading to Useley to pick up a Tesco order, which should be simple because it's right by the canal. So I'm doing the mooring pins and off we jolly go. This is Hanwell bottom lock. Well, we're in Hanwell bottom lock, but there was a weir just before it which grabbed me just as we were coming in, so I'm afraid we had a bit of a banging time. Of course, we've had so many locks where I've been going down, and these locks are all going up, which means a lot more control of the boat as you go up. Number 2 lock, Hanwell flight, going up. Lots of weirs. I don't know whether you can see, but just ahead we've got a boat to the side, a boat to the right, and a weir before you get into the next lock. So I'm going to have to go just outside the lock to the right and hope that I can hold the boat there while Jamie does the lock. count now. I think it's number 5. we've got about another 3 to do. Houston, we have a problem at lock 93 up the Hanwell flight. It will not fill enough for us to open. And the problem is that 90, whatever it is, the other side, is letting out the water that we put in. So we're going to have to be a bit patient, and if that doesn't work, we'll have to turn the CRT. Well, we got through eventually. It involved me pushing the boat, all 30 tons of it, towards gently on the lock gate with another chap pushing the other way, and eventually we got through. Last lock of the Hanwell flight, and we've got another 2, and then we've got to steam on to go and pick up the Tesco grocery order at 2 o'clock, and we are running late. Another lock. Jamie's just opening that one, and then I think it's that one plus one more. Last lock until we get to Tesco's in Newsley, and they've got a this is Norwood top lock number 90, and it's got bins here as well. After then we have precisely 2 hours to get to where we need to be. Look at him! I was driving, and then the heavens just opened, absolutely chucking it down. You alright, my love? Oh. So I've come in because I can't get my boot wet. It already is, but hey. So here we are at Newsley. I had to phone Tesco and tell them that our shopping would be late, but we've arrived through a rainstorm, and hubby has gone on to go and get the shopping. These are our moorings, and the other view from where we've just come from. So we had to reverse to get this. I just have to say this, but I did say to Jamie we should stop. He said, no, let's go to the distance. We knew Tesco's was on the right, and we ended up having to reverse back to this spot. But hey, we're here, and I think we're probably going to spend the night here. So how was your day, my darling?
All right.
Did you enjoy getting wet?
Not really.
Okay. Any more to say on that?
I got wet. What do you want me to say? It was rained, you screamed and came in and left me to deal with everything.
Well, my excuse was that I couldn't stay out because my boot can't get wet. Okay, and what happened at Tesco?
You did a click and collect, and we were late because the lock wouldn't fill, so we had to force it, and we were an hour and a half late. And Tesco's click and collect that you very kindly did for me assumed that you have a car, but I didn't. I walked with my trolley. And the click and collect people all left at 2 o'clock, and I got there at 3:30.
Which your wife had called in advance to tell them.
Yeah, got to customer service here. He said, you need to go to click and collect. And I'm told him to come here. All right, well, wait over there and we'll get back to you. Half an hour later, nothing. Said, shall I go downstairs and do the click and collect? They went, yeah, all right. So I text click and collect, nothing. So I had a little chat.
Ooh.
Sorry. So I had a little chat with you.
Little chat.
Yeah, as in
little.
I could have gone round. I could have
little
gone.
Scream. Little
Excuse
scream.
me. I could have gone round Tesco's and done the shop. I'm waiting with my trolley, looked like a dickhead, Well, even more than a dickhead than I am now. Anyway.
You need to get closer to me, love. I'm a bit far, yeah. A bit far away. Okay, go on.
So, having going back upstairs with my trolley.
All right. So, were you taking your trolley with all this then? So...
Yes, I was. It was embarrassing. Nobody goes into Tesco's with their own fucking flipping trolley. Very embarrassing. Everybody looking at me. I had to wait in the... Anyway, some woman came out and said, "You're late." And I went, "I know, I'm sorry." She said, "Click and collect, you're not meant to be late. They finish at 2 o'clock. Nobody's there." And I went, "I gathered that."
Did you say my wife called?
I did say we called and, blah, blah. Anyway, and then she said, "Well, I'll take this down to your car for you." I said, "I haven't got a car." She says, "You can't have a car if you've got click and collect. You need a car if you've got click and collect." I said, "Well, I haven't got a car." She said, "Well, you need a car." I said, "Well, I haven't got a car. I've got this trolley." So she said, "Well, whatever. Do you want to unload it here?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And then she said, "You really shouldn't use the service if you haven't got a car." I said, "Well, I haven't
Did
got...
she say that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And also, you're late. So I'm like, "I know, I'm sorry. I explained myself to you. I'm sorry." Anyway, I don't think we should do click and collect again if you haven't got a car.
Okay. So the whole point of this was to actually try and save you some stress.
We didn't, because we had the pressure of getting up very early to go and to drive to here. And then when I get there, we're late.
But to be fair, we were only late because the lock let us down.
Yeah, but everybody thinks when you're late, it's like blah blah, isn't it? It's like an excuse, blah blah. You didn't get up on time, blah blah, or you didn't remember, blah blah. So blah blah.
Okay. So anyway, we're here. I've just cooked my husband a most delectable meal that he said was all right.
It was all right.
It's his favourite. It was beef burger, chips, and coleslaw, homemade. Lucky man.
Oh yes.
Just leaving our moorings this morning at Hughesley, and we are destination Denham today. We've got 3 locks, I think, and we are aiming to get to the visitor moorings. Just going past the Slough Arm, approaching the marina. Lots of lovely moorings up the side. They do rubbish tip here and diesel, but neither of which we're going to go for because I saw the fuel boat yesterday and he's heading to Denham, and that's where we're going to be, so we'll do it all there. See this a lot more in London area, a lot of double mooring. Quite a narrow pass for a wide beam.
Here we are up the Grand Union. We are near, I don't know, somewhere, Slough, Uxbridge. And it's incredibly busy.
So it's all the way up.
Yeah, it's like it's all the way up. Tick over.
I'm not sure if you can see that flow underneath. We've just had to come in through that. I mean, there's a boat moored, you can see just under the bridge to the left. And it's got caution, we're ahead, and it's got it the other side as well, and he is parked or moored so close to the lock, and so if you get into difficulties you're going to hit his boat. And he said something like, how long have you been driving that boat? And because basically I went through the weir and it took me virtually at 180 degrees. Nightmare. Last lock of the day. This is Denham Deep Lock, we think. I'll check it later. As you can see, it is very tall, and we have a lot of gongoozlers watching us. but we're about to find moorings on the left just up. Now we're up, I can tell you it is definitely a deep lock. You can see how high up we are from the rest of the canal down below. Good afternoon, everybody. Sunday afternoon, and we've arrived at our destination, which is Harefield, and we are just opposite the marina, apparently with a pub just down by the bridge. I'll show you. Here's the marina just opposite us. Don't know the name of it currently. Harefield Marina, don't know. And that bridge down the bottom apparently has got a very nice pub attached to it, and we've come as close as we dare to the road because Jamie has to get his car in some sort of parking so that he can get to work easily, and this is behind us, so really not a bad spot at all. It's taken us about 5 or 6 hours. We went through Denham Deep Lock, got to here about when I thought we would, but anyway, here for 2 weeks. Hubby's just off to get his car. And he's got about an hour's cycle ride.
An hour and 30.
Hour and 30 cycle ride. Be a fit. What's it when he gets back?
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Wave to the camera. So I'm just taking the doggies out while Hubby goes back and gets his car, and I thought I'd suss out any closer moorings and see if they're any nicer. And I'm also sporting a pair of my other walking boot, but you can tell the difference between the proper walking boot and these. However, where we are, you've got uneven ground. The walker boot, the black one that I've shown you in previous videos, is not very comfortable on uneven ground, so actually the walker is more comfortable for me at the moment. So giving it a go, going nice and slowly, watching where I'm walking, and we'll give these little ones a quick little walk.